What's good, YouTube family? It's your boy Souls of Thought, better known as Norris. And I got my ace boom coon, Uncle Plug in the building. We both
Hey,
live
what's
on
happening, family?
Facebook, so y'all check out both channels. We are going live today, man. Plug, we could not let this go by, man, without giving our opinions on this, man.
For
Couldn't
sure.
let this go by, man. So y'all, if y'all haven't read the thumbnail or haven't seen it, we're gonna be talking about K Michelle and Cam Newton. We're gonna break this down in parts. So we ain't gonna give it to you all today. We're gonna break it down in parts so y'all will see us tomorrow as well. And then God says the same again on Thursday. And who knows, we might feel frisky. We might see us on Friday.
Three
So
part.
yes, sir, yes, sir. So Plug, you got anything to say? You want to hop on in? You ready to hop on in it?
Man, I'm ready to hop on in it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Indeed.
All right.
Because that's all the media has put out there.
Yeah.
And I don't know about no football unless I'm dating a football man. I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not like a football fan.
Yeah.
So if you see someone,
For sure.
I saw you with this big personality,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, he fly as shit. Like I watched that. I saw that you was like a rebel. I'm always for the people that are not in line with what people think. So that's my first time seeing you and witnessing who you were.
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, while witnessing that, I got to witness he left this and this and that. And me being for the women and writing these songs about me. And I was like, oh, this is juicy. If I'm being honest, this is some juicy shit.
Can I make it juicier?
Yeah, make it.
She was the stripper.
Who was the stripper?
I never left nobody for a stripper.
Both were strippers.
No. She was. That's why I didn't leave under those premises. And the reason why I'm open to saying that is because I've had clearance with her to make it public.
Mm-hmm.
And just like her, a lot of people have history in dancing. Yeah. So it's no, like some people be like, oh, he dated a stripper. Like where I'm from, yeah, it may not sound good, but to walk around with something that like dare I say, because I'm a church boy, I'm rebellious, I'm the black sheep.
So I want to stop there. I got to ask you this, but would you date a stripper? I think that's the first question we got to ask. There you go.
Yeah. All right. You asked me what I date a stripper?
Yeah.
No, I ain't got that. I ain't built like the dude that can date a stripper. I ain't built like that. I'm just let you know. I'm be honest. Put it on out there. I ain't built like that. Could you?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know if that would be my cup of tea, man. I don't think I can. Nah. Unless I knew her before she was a stripper, might be a little different. Because I might know her circumstances and,
Nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because that type of time, what be going on in the strip club. You know, when I was a younger man and I used to hit these strip clubs. Nah, I ain't built like that. I ain't built like that, pimping.
All right. Nah. Just wanted to ask that before because we're gonna get deeper because a lot of this ain't gonna be about Cam, y'all. So if any ladies watching, I don't know what Plug gonna say, but my opinions ain't gonna be too good about Cam.
Ooh, wee.
Let's see.
I wonder what you gonna.
It's like when I was always going against the grain. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where we found our love at. In this rebellious state, like, yo, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? Boom, we have 4 beautiful kids together, 5 collectively. And yeah, even still to this day, we have a great working relationship. There's times, there's ebbs and flows, just like any other relationship. And I think she's one of 3 baby mothers that I have. I'm currently with one.
Okay.
I think the thing that a lot of people may say is, I always have to monitor how the children feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's times where I feel like, yo, our relationship is unbelievable. And then there's also some times where I feel like, why are we playing this childish game? Going back to when 2 adults have issues with each other, if y'all don't prioritize the children, then they will be affected the most.
Absolutely.
So that's just a ongoing, relationship that I need to stay healthy. Because if we've had our, ups and downs, and some of it and most of it has been public, but that's my dog. Like that's a person who, that's still my responsibility. Make no mistake about that.
Mm-hmm.
The woman that I'm with now knows that about each person that I procreated with.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the alpha male in me. Like I take care of mine, So the narrative also, may have been, he's creating broken homes. Yeah, but I take care of each.
Does that bother you?
All right. Gotta start here. See, I gotta start here. I gotta start here because throughout this interview, I thought it was Cam supposed to be interviewing K. Michelle, but to me, it seemed K. Michelle was interrogating Cam Newton.
Cam trying to get back in the.
What's that?
Cam trying to get back in the favor of these women,
which is crazy.
Whatever I'm gonna call Miss Bryant.
Oh, you're talking about Dr. Bryant. Dr. Bryant.
Miss Bryant. I'm gonna say she threw Buddy for a loop, and that was dirty as hell. I ain't gonna even lie to you, like, bro, that was dirty, bro. I ain't what she did, bro. She really, I see why. All right, I'll go with the doctor right now, because you got to be some special kind of individual to be putting them thoughts into a secure man and make him feel insecure about his decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like Cam, no matter what, Cam seemed to be an open, honest. He didn't have relationship after relationship. So I know myself having relationship after relationship, whatever. I'm very open to what I like, what I don't like, and what I feel and what I don't feel. So he put everything out there how he was, and the lady that he with, Jazzy, she bit that fish. He threw it out there, and she bit.
Yeah.
So man, I don't like the way they taking my dog up through there with the mental turmoil. But I know you watched it the way I watched it, but I like the way that boy. Hey, when he say he got game, boy, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all believe Cam long. But Cam in my book, boy, Cam is like that.
With that being said, what I got from this beginning part is like, it's a lose-lose for men. You can be a great father and a great provider there. You still get some slack for something you ain't doing. Then you could be a great father and provide and not be there like he is, but he's present. And we know he got custody of like all his kids. It's almost like you're saying we're creating broken homes, but I don't think
that's
people
for the unrealistic. That's for unrealistic bitches. I mean, women. For real. Like, I need y'all to be realistic, man. Listen, because throughout the whole situation, man, that's unrealistic, man. Hey, look, man, it's relationships that stand the test of time, and some that are in and out, and it's some that happen to leave casualties behind with your children. But when you are financially in a situation to take care of them kids, boy, man, look, that's a beautiful situation for everybody involved.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful situation for everybody involved. So what they say, oh, they creating broken homes. That's for them you shouldn't be having no baby with no po nigga anyway.
And what's crazy is I remember talking to a therapist one time, and she said something that was very important. I think this is what the Black community for sure need to hear, because that's who we're talking about throughout these series, is like Black men, Black women, Black families. We need to understand that 100% of a person, regardless if they're separated or not, is better than 50-50, if that makes sense. I think a lot of times we stay in relationships and we're not whole, and we want people just to stay in relationships even when they're broken. Cam being 100% present, 100% a provider, and being a good man is better than a Cam Newton being in a home with a woman and he's not, and he's cheating and he's doing everything else he wants to do. And the children can feel that. Children can feel when it's a whole home and when it's a broken home. And we need to get out of the thought process that, we just need to stay together and make this work. No, 100% of a person being good separated is just as good as those people being 50-50 and they're not being happy.
I agree with
you. Yeah, my old classmate in here, man, Amelia. What's up, Amelia? She said, facts.
Hey, Amelia.
She said, a child's worst enemy is broken and I healed parent.
One healed parent.
One healed parent. Gotcha. Okay. So I'm assuming you're agreeing with us, Amelia. I'm assuming you're agreeing with us.
Yeah.
So I always feel that way. I feel like everybody's bashing Cam, but what he's doing, you know how many women in the world would love to have a man that's
love that. Because see, now she's speaking from a perspective of where
she said unhealed. So she said a child's worst enemy is a broken and unhealed parent. Facts.
Yeah. Facts. Straight up. Because they spewing venom. They spewing venom about the other parent. You know what I'm saying? So it's a one-sided. I don't know if I can love this parent and be loved by the other one. Like, that's horrible. But bruh taking care of his kids. That's the best thing about it. Outside of everything that's being said, man, he taking care of his kids. So the bashing of Cam Newton, the only thing is they say, oh, you don't want to marry this woman, but you started having babies with her. Hey, listen. Now, the one thing about it, which was stated on record, as long as you tell me the truth, I'm good with it. I told you my truth. That man said he wanted 10.
Yeah.
He said he wanted 10.
Yeah.
So when he offered that, hey, you went in. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all know the facts. Y'all know the facts. You know what I'm saying? And don't act like that woman is a victim. She's not a victim. I bet she way happy. She's super happy. I know she happy. Because if she ain't, she would have been in dip by now.
That's facts. That's fact. Let's see what else. Let's see Cam come back with his response.
It really does. It really does. But needless to say, I take care of my homes. I don't even like my baby mama saying that they a single parent. You got too much support.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I think the thing where I have watched what you've gone through is the rebellion and being a very rebellious person, and being from a college graduate to a dancer.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think I witnessed it and I thought it was like a win for like dancers, because two, we are human.
Yeah.
And I watch what's going on with you, Cam.
Mm.
And I watch people's opinions of this and that. And I made sure I watched everything that you've been saying and how you have conducted your shows and everything. Because
what you got,
bro? I swear, I ain't even like. I swear to God, hey, classic. Listen, bro. I ain't even. I promise you, bye. The whole time I'm sitting there while the camera's on her, is the titties is tittying. The titties are really tittying. And I'm like, is that an appropriate dress to be wearing up in here like that? Because the titties is tittying.
Classic.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So when you put that up there, I was like, hey, because compliments was flowing, but I'm talking about like the drinks, but the compliment was flowing. And I'm looking at her like, hey,
But
you can go ahead. We can proceed.
and that's what I want people to pay attention to while y'all listening to this. She does a lot of contradicting throughout her time having a conversation. She'll compliment him and then gaslight him. Compliment him and then gaslight him. So you could tell she's friends with all his little homegirls. That's another problem. So
I wanted to know what I was walking into. I am what people might call a feminist, but I'm also a realist. You know, and I get it. I know that probably has affected you in a manner of creating broken homes but taking care of your kids and still being in the public. Look, when it comes to stuff like that, guess what? Your kids are the only one that matter in that situation and what they see and what they feel. I don't know anything about the women personally that you date or anything. I can only say that at the end of the day, it's about your kids. And it is about, maybe you're not in the home every day.
Facts.
My parents have been together over 30-some years. Okay. And I don't know how it would feel to not have my father at home every day when I came home. So I know men can go have babies here, this and that, but what happened? What happened to structure? What happened to the feel of your father being there, this and that? I know that you are well off and you can handle and take care and spread yourself far around for a lot of people. Right. But you have to understand how women feel and how.
See this? I didn't hear that she said.
But now, see, this is the problem. This is the problem. This is funny because when I was just on Classic's show, we talked about this, about how will communication go with the female. We played a TikTok video. They were talking about different things you should discuss in a relationship. And this lady sits up here, gives Cam all these compliments, and then bash him for what he ain't doing at the same time. Like it, and then I don't know K. Michelle history, but I don't think she's married.
No.
So
and you can't have it all, player.
You try to tell a man who's doing the best he can with what he got, and all she keeps repeating is what he has. If y'all notice that, she keeps repeating what he has. He's wealthy. He's good looking. She's naming all these things that we continue to hear about on the internet every day, right?
He did a research.
Yeah, Cam Newton is in that 2% or whatever they want to say, or that 1%. Yeah, that all the women are messing with. Cam in that 1%. So y'all remember that.
And she know good and hell well who she talking to. The playing field totally different from him than the nigga that's over working at Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
The playing field totally different, man. His playing field totally different, man. And at the same time, I'm gonna tell you, you could be in one of the most rural areas in America. I don't care, you in Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, Wisconsin, Kentucky. You could be or South Illinois. You could be in one of the ruralest towns. If you got one of the best jobs, like they know you getting to it, but your option is just like here. You're in the same basket. And guess what? But you have a bunch of kids that look like that look like friends. I'm being real. Like it's amazing though. But I ain't hear nothing she said because now I'm at them titties. Now
but she I don't even see her because her women who talk the way she's talking, I can't even see you. It sounds crazy to people, but her language just doesn't do it for me. Her language makes her look ugly.
Well, if that's the case, if you seen something that lasts for 30 years, so the dude that you are approaching should look familiar. If
Yeah.
you didn't seen that type of man, like if I didn't seen that type of broad, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody should look familiar, real, recognize real, they say.
Yeah.
Marriages are also toxic, dysfunctional, which is why it is not as popular now. We are is the marriage,
Hold on. What's the rest
toxic?
of it? Hold on, Plug. It says we also know that a lot of elders have multiple set of children or husbands were
Yeah.
abusing their wives.
Oh, Millie, you know what we're going, man. That's been good. That ain't nothing changed up under the sun. Everything that's been going on today has been going on back then. It's the same thing. The only thing that has changed is everybody's perspective. That's
Yeah.
it. Only thing that changed is everybody's intentions and everybody's, you know what I mean, perspective. That's
But you
it.
know what's very unique to me is that the language we use today, we would never use years ago.
No.
Like, I don't think Black families back in the day felt that their relationships were toxic or dysfunctional
No.
because everybody just seen the same examples over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like we've seen so much, they seen so much of it, right? And that's why I always say that I feel relationships were lasted and back in the day was just because people were able to tolerate more. That's really what it comes down to. People were more tolerant of what the behaviors of other people. You know what I mean? Women stepped out back in the day, just like men did a thing, you know what I mean? But I feel people knew what the overall goal was. And as long as they reached that goal, that was their pride and joy. You know what I mean?
I can dig it.
Let's see what else she finna say. Focus, Plug, focus.
I'm focused.
Fuck the media, because they whether you was married and doing that or not, they still gonna say some shit.
Right.
But what happened to the structure that I saw my grandfather, do? The structure of one woman, even if he was dipping off on the side, but coming home to one woman,
The fuck is that? Cam doing the same. What is he doing the same thing? He coming home to one woman.
This
Man,
is crazy.
man.
This is crazy.
Man.
She literally just said this is crazy. This is
Y'all sent the wrong one, baby. Y'all sent the wrong one, man. Y'all sent the wrong one, man.
Didn't have influence. That's very true.
That's true.
very
That's true.
Outside factors do have a great influence on what we see today.
That is true. But at the end of the day, I mean, now what she should say, what happened to the strong-minded individuals that don't listen to that bullshit? Like his old lady. Man, you shouldn't be listening to that bullshit,
But
man.
She congratulates and gaslights so much in her normal conversation.
Straight up.
She doesn't even know that she did it to her grandpa. She said, my grandpa, I seen him 30 years. Then you say, but he probably had a woman on the side.
Man, you know how many, bro, let me tell you something. Bro, you know how many older men who passed away with they significant other, with their wife, had a whole, and if don't let the wife pass away before him, boy, he already on another one. He already on the same one that he been with on the side for the longest.
Yep.
Man, that happened, man. That ain't nothing. That is nothing new. That ain't nothing new, player. Man, look, she shouldn't have wore that. That's what she should have did. You should have came in there. You were talking. You shouldn't have came in there like that.
You gotta focus, man. Focus.
I'm focused, bro. But damn, it's lime green. It's slime green, bro. And they hold it. I'm thinking one of them gonna pop out.
Let me put this.
All right, let me stop. I'm gonna stop.
every day and being there and seeing your kids every day. You probably see your kids. I don't know what you do every day. I'm not here to judge you. You probably see them every day still. But don't you think they deserve to always have you there in home?
I'm just waiting for you to finish.
Yeah.
You done?
Oh, you are me.
That's what I wanted everybody to catch right there. Did y'all see what she just did there?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean he mean because he's letting you speak so that he can answer your question?
No, it's the way. No, it ain't what he said. It's how he said it.
But you can't do that, K. Michelle. You can't do that.
Hey,
He's letting you talk freely.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to accept his conversation for what it is. She's
And-
gonna
and-
do it.
And then, but now that's what you want, though. That's what you want, though. You know what leadership look like? Y'all. I think people that when they say, "Man, I want a man that lead," I want a man that gonna lead me. Do you know what leadership look like? Because I know what leadership look like when it comes man to man. That shit ain't always with the, hey, North, man, you know I need you, brother. Hey, Plug, man, I need you to, No, I'd be like, hey, my nigga, hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen, hey, bro, we finna boom, boom, boom. All right, boom, all right, boom, boom, boom. All right, bet, bro. I ain't gonna be like, bro, you mean? Fuck out of here. You be like, you get your soft ass up out of here. Nah, with a woman, her saying that to you, you be like, all right, baby. But with a nigga, you be like, man, you don't get your ass up out of here, boy. You know, but this how I go down, boy. You ain't know what leadership look like. You don't know what dominance look. You don't know what dominance and alpha male look like. Y'all are sadly mistaken. Y'all trying to roll a sugary sweet Twinkie man in with somebody who's built like that. It doesn't look the same, baby. You want best of both worlds. You want best of both worlds. I can probably parent like that to a certain extent, depending on if that's a boy child or a girl child. But man, no, it don't even look like that. What you looking for?
But you know why true leadership's not accepted, Plug? Because they don't love one another. Because the best analogy for men to understand, y'all remember when you played sports and you had that one coach that was like a father figure to you? He'll cuss you out, grab your face, man. He'll talk to you like a punk at practice. He'll cuss you out. But then you know he was looking out for the best in you.
Yeah.
That's what we're lacking in relationships. People say they love each other, but they don't love each other enough to know that this person is only giving me this guidance from love.
That is no malice involved.
There's no malice. Like you should know your person. You should know your person. If every time your man say something to you and you think he's mean, you don't love him and you don't know him.
No, you don't. You love him, but you don't know him because it ain't no example. The example of what y'all think of leadership is, it's construed. It's misconstrued, bro. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't look the way you think it looks. Because everybody been out here masquerading. That shit don't look like that. That shit don't look like that. When I'm giving it to you, yeah, it looks like this. It looks like this when I'm giving it to you. I'm trying to get my point across, and I'm not trying to get the words together to put it in a nice bundle and package for you so you can inhale it. No, it looks like this. It's direct. It's to the point. Listen, stop saying that. I hate when people say that shit. It wasn't what you said. It's how you said it. But I ain't got time to be goddamn I'm not trying to finesse you. The finesse this ain't no gorilla game, but it's also ain't no finesse game. Like I told you, I say most of these men who truly love and value their woman ain't out buying no goddamn flowers all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got no guilt to be covering up for. Not to say I don't love you, not to say that I'm not romantic and I won't do this for you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need all that because me staying true, a man values loyalty and devotion and your servitude. A man values those three things more than any damn thing. All that love shit, that shit, motherfucker love butter pecan ice cream and bubblegum and shit like that. No, a man ain't doing all that shit like that unless he got I'm not saying, now listen, you fucking betas. Now, when I say that you're doing this because you trying to be sweet, you trying to be sweet. Yeah, I hear you, cuz everybody want to be sweet, but most men ain't doing that on a regular basis because at the end of the day, bro, I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't doing nothing slimy. Me giving you my loyalty, that's the only thing a man values is respect and loyalty. When I look at my homeboy and I say, man, this my dog, but it's my best friend. That's the man who I say got the most respect and loyalty to me. He got the most respect and loyalty to me. So at the end of the day, that's what it's about. So at the end of the, man, all that other shit, man, they don't know what leadership look like, bro.
Yeah.
They don't, that alpha that you looking for, that dude that's holding all these businesses down and doing this, that, and the third, you don't know what that type of attitude look like because you don't know what it took for him to get to that level.
Yeah, that's big facts.
Be quiet. I'm doing way too much rap.
No, we good. We good. We good. That's why we
when
doing this in part.
When I get on here with your noise, you know you the big dog come out.
And that's why we breaking it down in parts, y'all. We gonna be back tomorrow night too. We breaking this down in parts. We need to dissect stuff like this.
Okay, go.
No, I think we share something, and I want to get to our relatability of being misunderstood. But to answer your question, yes, they do deserve that. I think there's a story behind every story that I've been the bigger person in saying, you know what? You told your story? Cool. I'll be the bad guy because it's so easy for me to do. Because in media, the man is always the bad guy. You can't name me a man that broke off a situation that he's like, oh, he's
not gonna happen.
It's just not gonna happen. So out of respect and love for her, that story that, oh, you left this, whatever y'all want to take. But between me and you,
okay,
I ain't even talking about K. Michelle. I'm talking about the situation.
Okay.
You know what the situation is.
How do I know?
I'm talking. See, I'm using you as.
Tell me. I want to know. Tell me.
I think to protect other sources.
You don't even want to get it.
This is not the platform to say that.
Good job, Cam. Good job.
My maturity has taught me that. My team has also taught me that. Everything ain't for everybody. But understand this, my children do deserve a 2-parent household. The reality is that's just not how it worked out. Now, the guilt in me feels that.
You have a guilt?
No. When you hear it, there can be a guilt that happens. It's like you create.
She's waiting for his weakness. Y'all don't see that? She's salivating over, oh, is he gonna, oh, you like she is salivating over his weakness. And this is the problem. Men, stop telling these women your business.
Yes.
She is salivating to find a way into his life.
Chink that armor.
See, this that Solomon and what is it? Who was it? Samson and Delilah. Samson and Delilah. He was just tired. He just wanted to lay his head down.
That's it.
She took that hair off his head, took his wig.
And he laid down on some titties just like them. Hey, if you look at her, she had to get herself together for a second. Because she really intrigued right now.
Yeah. And she's salivating over what he's going, man, this is crazy.
Great broken homes. I can't do nothing about that now. But what I can do is try to make my wrongs right. I do that by showing up constantly. I have certain things that I do with children, my children specifically, that's our thing.
Well, what about now and having new kids and creating, is that a goal of yours? And you don't have to answer to anybody.
No, ask the question that you're asking.
You want me to ask you a real question?
Please. Go there.
Okay. Well, having the situation and relationship that you're in now, I did see that your significant other now is having
another
one. Is your goal to create? I think everyone would like to know, is your goal right now to create a 2-parent home for your child that you already have and your new child? Is that the goal? Because you do skate around that. From everything that I've watched, you do kind of skate around that. Is the goal? What is the ultimate goal? right now in your dating and having kids?
Every situation that I've ever been in, I thought this was the last one.
Okay.
So to answer that question, do I plan on moving on after her? No.
Okay.
The plan has always been, even with the first, the second, the third, is nobody goes into a situation
But
and
you
say,
know,
okay,
you've never said that. Like I've said before, I come somewhere because I be attacked. I wanted to know what I was talking about when talking to you.
oh, for sure.
You know, this is actually kind of the first time when you have said, my goal is to not have another significant other. You know, like
Yeah.
really say that.
Well, let me say it.
Okay.
My goal has never been to have multiple significant others.
Okay.
It just worked out like that. So when I say my wrongs to the world or to the stereotype of what a household should be, it has always been screwed up.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What do you think a household should be?
I think there should be a male presence and a female presence in each household, because there are certain things that a man or a female should only or can learn specifically from a man.
Yeah.
And then there are certain things that can only be taught from a female.
Okay.
So that's what I do believe in. I do believe there should always be a two-figure household.
Can I ask you something you might get mad at me about?
Man, you can't make me mad. I'm bulletproof.
We all get.
Worst question you can start with. Can I
What's
ask you
that?
something you ain't gonna get mad? Amelia said she is targeting his relationship failures to paint him as a bad father.
Sad.
People can be good parents but not good partners. Big
Hell
facts.
yeah.
Big
Some
facts.
people are better parents than they are partners.
Big facts there.
Man, some of them fathers, man, play with their kids and interact with their kids and play the video game with their kids, and they kid best friend at the same time. Ain't trying to be fooled up with now one of them women.
Yeah.
And everybody, I'm out here looking for a husband. I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for a wife. No, I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking for a friend. You know what I mean? I'm looking for somebody that when I'm getting ready to leave and go somewhere, man, I want to take you. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going around the partners, hey man, y'all bringing y'all old lady? Why you bringing yours? Y'all bringing mine? Yeah. All right, that bit, because I want to bring mine. You know what I'm saying? Like these experiences, these restaurants, or these events that I go to, man, I want to share with her too. Because most of the time, I ain't spending with you, nigga. I'm with my bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to recap. Yeah, baby, yeah, I remember when yeah. See, but when people get too caught up in them roles like that, man, it's sad that it is a child that's involved. But boy, look at here. Most of these guys are great fathers, but they sometimes get blocked because they sitting out here with a sour, bitter, and they know that. And they know that they got homegirls who just like it, 3 or 4 of them.
That's why I always tell people I feel that women have to learn to separate the roles of a husband and the roles of a father. That's why I think a lot of women, when relationships don't work out or they get a divorce, they use the kids as leverage because they're still mad at the husband. And they're not understanding that he's no longer my husband, but he is still their father. And we have to understand that you always have a relationship with the father. That could be biblical and factual. Like I tell people that all the time, man. I always tell people I was a horrible husband, but I was a great father. You know what I mean? And I had to learn to be a better man so I can be a better husband in the future. So I always tell people that like you got to be able to separate the two, man. And men know who you land with before you have these kids, man.
For real.
Like that's the biggest thing. Like everybody always be like, man, I don't have no problems co-parenting.
For sure.
We don't do that around here.
Yeah.
So let's see. It's a little bit about 10 more minutes.
No, trust me. I promise you. There's nothing that a person can say that I haven't already cleared with myself. I just make sure that what I say doesn't offend the innocent.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I'm a straight
Ask you.
shooter.
So let me ask you this. Being that you're living your life and you are who you are, you have your significant other who is who she is. Do you ever at night and when you're alone or in a space ever feel like you're speaking and things are hurting her?
Yes. Yes.
This is why I named this Common Sense. I named the thumbnail tonight Common Sense. Women, let me tell y'all this. Let me tell all women this. If you're watching, if you're listening, let me tell y'all something. Men are human beings. These questions like, do you feel guilt? Do you feel like you're hurting her? Like, men understand that we're human. Like, we're not out here just, oh, you know what I mean? I hurt you, cool. You know, that's everybody's human. Just because they don't display it or just because they don't take the time out to explain it to you doesn't mean that they're not human. The dude is human, man. He's a good father, man. If he wasn't human, he'll be a deadbeat dad. He wouldn't just be so what you want to say, Plug?
And it ain't a damn fool. You gonna ask that question like he gonna say, hell no. I'm on national TV. You know, TV also, hell no, feel bad. Not at all. They the hell with her. Come on, man. The man, he got to be a better player than this here, man. This is
crazy.
But this is borderline. Just y'all sent the wrong one. Hey, all right. After this over with, y'all want to come at Cam, go get somebody better. Dr. Brian, whatever her name is, she had a better tactic, but the only thing she did was just she didn't really get, you just exposed what was already going on. Yes, O'Melia. Yes, O'Melia. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And also single. Hey, what we say, Nord? What it is?
What you say? A good woman ain't. What you say? A good woman ain't single, and a good man. How you say it?
A good woman ain't single, and a good man ain't available.
Yeah. Very true.
Because I'm telling you, boy, when they lock them down, and clank, it's locked down, boy.
That's
I tell you, man.
You
can't tell me you can't be out here over 30 and you ain't found none. You ain't found none one of them mother. You ain't found none. You mean like 30, 35, 40. You ain't found none. You ain't found none. Not now.
No Nathaniel. None of
You
them.
ain't found now. You hear what I said? Now. You ain't found now.
April said it's like her whole purpose for coming on his show was to pick apart his relationship and guilt trip him. Yeah, I think all the women are just following suit to Brian. Dr. Brian opened it up. She opened up the mental health chart. Now everybody's just trying to see what's inside of it.
But you attacking the wrong man. Like Cam about 100 million strong, man.
But this is showing you. See, we have to see that women don't care about good fathers. It's not about being present for your child. It's not about providing. That woman wants you. That woman wants the man. Like, that's what they're starting to tell us. You tell us that it don't matter what.
Out of 10, they didn't even want that. Well, you might not.
Free Diddy, man. 100%. Well, that's part of the show.
You might give a fool. Damn, you just went left with that shit. Boy, you went left with that shit, boy.
Appreciate you, Mike Brown. Appreciate you.
Fuck all that, man. Free did it, nigga.
Get into his
Free
back.
Killer too then. Well, free Aura too then, bro. If that the case, hell shit. Go ahead, bro. Hey, Mike, that
How
just got
do
a
you
jiggle
feel?
out me,
Like,
Mike.
what does that do
It took
to
her
you?
to tell me that. I didn't know. Because you got to understand too that people have to give other people grace because those aren't prerequisites of understanding for most men. And I always say this about men. Men don't register things the same way females do. Meaning, I don't know how that make you feel. I know if you ask me a question, would you hit? Yeah, I hit. But you standing next to your woman.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that make her feel? I don't consider those things. I'm not used to. But now it's like, would you hit?
Do you see, like, I don't even get into that, but the attack on your significant other now, the type of attack that she goes through every day, you saw I got tears in my eyes. That type of attack is the type of attack, that I've gone through in different things. And to me, she's like a pretty amazing woman.
Dope.
And being in the media, you're never going to be right. They're going to attack you for anything, like good or bad. But the type of attack.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Why y'all attacking her? Let that woman be, man. All that attacking y'all been doing, she still ain't went nowhere.
But how do she's
actually built like the women that y'all say, these old school women, she built like that. She built like that. She understands that my life, he eventually grow out of, men grow out of things. You know what I'm saying? Like men grow out of things. You know what I'm saying? They're slowly maturing, especially, and you can't expect a man who's consistently winning to mature that fast. You know what I'm saying? Because what he's been doing in the course of his winning has worked. So he like, why would I switch up what I'm doing right now with what I'm doing is working? Yeah, you might be a casualty. I'm not thinking that you're a casualty, because if I thought you was a casualty, you wouldn't be here. You'd be gone.
Yeah.
You would have packed your stuff and dipped. And then now I'm sitting over here going, damn, I done messed up, man. I had a good woman, man. She'd have left. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if what he's done and what he's doing as equaled out to a win, he's not, man. I don't know, cuz. Classic, where you at?
But you know what it is, man. Every woman think that they're gonna be the savior. Like Cam Newton has been spitting this rhetoric his whole time.
Yeah,
he has not changed from the moment y'all heard. He's matured. He thinks a little bit more. He's a little bit more rational now. But y'all know what he's been on since he's been on it.
Yeah.
So every woman who made a decision to be the next woman, you either have to sit in it like the current woman is doing, or you need to leave. You already,
because it's going to take him time to trust you as much as he trusts her, because he has to trust her in order to put another seed in her, and he has options.
That's why Nick Cannon don't even date him. He just pop him up and let him go.
That's it. They gonna go on his show and say the same damn thing to him.
Yeah,
and he gonna be like, so after the show, like, so I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. She doesn't have to be present and accounted for what I want to do. She's choosing to be there, because over here
that.
No, go ahead. Bro.
No. Do your thing, bro. I'm saying
I wasn't trying to do that. Go ahead.
Square footage over here. It's square footage. It's square footage over here, boy.
Your significant other gets, I feel, is very unfair.
And it's in large part self-inflicted.
What you mean?
Meaning inside the household, I bring these attacks to her. She used the words, not me. She said, baby, I feel like a piñata. And you're setting me up.
Oh.
So with that, I needed her to tell me that. It never like, and this is the thing too. My first baby mama didn't tell me that because she probably didn't know how.
Yeah.
But that does not mean that she didn't feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
My second baby mama didn't tell me that because she probably didn't know how.
Mm-hmm.
And now, as we're going through things, and this is why I always tell females, and I'm grateful that we're having this conversation and you're asking me these questions, because even as strong as I am, even as successful and how much money, I still need help. Help meaning, you got to tell me, babe. Like, I don't know how this is affecting. No, for sure. And sometimes women lead with, you're supposed to lead. Mm-hmm. And that could be like, hold on, but I still need you to give me insight so I can lead us, right? Mm-hmm. And we have these conversations. That's what I'm saying. I'm an open book.
I didn't know how you were going to be like in a conversation, because I'm like, I'm going on his show. And one thing, I've made a living off of singing the thoughts and writing the thoughts
in real time
and the true feelings of women. That is how, you know.
And can I be honest too?
Yes.
My team did a subject analysis.
Okay.
Of Cam Newton.
Okay.
And I was genuinely curious to what people thought. Not that I care, I was just curious. And to not have support from women bothers me.
You don't have that.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, we're going to talk, we're going to be 100.
Yeah.
You do not have that. Women are so mad and so bothered that when I told them that I was doing your show, they was like, light his ass up. Tear his ass up. Tell him the truth. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna be me and I'm gonna talk to him. I'm really gonna ask the questions that I hear when Cam Newton's name come up. I'm just gonna ask the real questions. Like, and I think a real man, like you're doing, is gonna talk. He's not gonna, be offended. He's gonna just have a 100 conversation. So if I'm sitting here, we're supposed to have a full 100% conversation. Sure. And people like your significant other. They've liked her before y'all have become a couple.
For sure.
And some things that she has said, might have offended women in other ways, like, and now they're like, oh, so now you're in this situation that you made fun about.
Right. And now all of a sudden you done switched up.
Yeah, you done switched up, but I'm telling you, it's something called being dick drunk. That dick. Oh, hallelujah, that dick. It will make you see things differently, do things differently, and just love in general. So,
all right. So we're gonna close up part one with that. But before we get out of here, I hope you ladies paid attention to the last thing she really telling on herself. She's really telling on herself. Because first of all, if y'all remember when we first started this video, she said she knew nothing about the ladies. But all of a sudden, she know that people loved the lady before they started dating. You knew the lady was pregnant. You knew, now they knew. Like, it's crazy to me, all the information you do have now. But at the beginning of this video, you told us, I don't know nothing about none of these women. So obviously you're lying to us, first of all, K. Michelle. But it's okay. We're
in the information age, maybe.
She went on
podcast, bro. That's what it is. She went on podcast.
About what she said at the end, plug. She said it's all about that D.
Boy, I'm here to tell you, boy. That shit started singing a whole nother tune, boy. One day. Get the gyrating, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy, the whole nother month. And Jazz ain't studying, y'all. So as soon as Cam come home, you got that whip appeal. It's gonna be over with. Well, hey, that's what you talking about. Put your phone down. Pick up your phone, put it down.
We got a few minutes, man. If anybody in the chat, what are y'all opinions about part one? What are y'all analysis on K. Michelle? What do y'all think? And let me ask this question for the ladies.
Hey,
Do sex keep you guys in bad situations? We're gonna wait.
men too. Men too. That
We're gonna
monkey
wait.
got you in a motherfucking chokehold over there.
Let me put that question across the thing so everybody know.
But she keep putting that monkey on me. She keep putting that. You can't leave. I'm on the bed there, DB, dog. Every time I swear to God, bro. What happened, bro? Man, I don't want to talk about it.
That's the question right there. Does sex keep women in bad situations? We need to hear from y'all now. We need to hear from y'all. We got a few more minutes now.
Man,
we need to hear from you, ladies. Hey,
man, look at
she's
here.
your spokesman right now. That's your Kamala right there, right now. So,
Yeah, she out there. She on a campaign trail for her own podcast.
April says she is not answering that.
I'm not answering that.
You answer it anyway.
With the laughing emoji.
You answer it anyway.
I know it'll change the tune. It'll change the tune now, April.
See people watching. Does sex keep women in bad situations? Everybody gets so quiet, man. So quiet.
And crickets. Them crickets.
What do the protesters used to say? Silence is
golden.
No. What they used to say? Your silence is. I'm gonna have to find it. It's like a little saying. They say like you being quiet is just as worse as you.
Yeah, saying something.
Yeah, I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you on that, man.
Yeah, but this is part one. We're gonna break it down in parts. So tomorrow we're gonna get a little bit deeper into this. Today was more about K. Michelle kind of breaking down Cam Newton. Yes, April, that's what it is. Silence gives consent. There you go.
Ooh, tell him, April.
Yeah, she must be a protester.
You ain't said nothing. She said, I'm not answering that.
So yeah, so if y'all see this, man, y'all see men, y'all got to take notes, man. Take notes, man. People are coming into your own houses now and questioning your character. Think about that.
Yeah, man.
She came to his platform to question his character. Think about that. That's wrong. That's wrong.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I say this though. K. Michelle made a valiant effort in part one, but right now she's on one. She lost this one. Cam completely swayed the whole. Yeah, whatever you were trying to do, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Y'all ain't gonna. He made it crystal clear at the house that then now one of these women are gonna destroy this household. I don't care what they say. Because I wonder who's gonna be the next one. I gotta see who's gonna be the next one. Who's gonna be the next one gonna come in here?
Oh yeah, because that's gonna definitely be the theme now. Cam's starting to take over that Club Shay Shay role.
Mm-hmm.
When he had Cat Williams and then every comedian wanted to come up.
Yeah,
Michelle open up the door for every woman to want to come up. You know what I mean?
Feminists.
Yeah.
Knowing you'll take her spot. Stop lying. You know you'll take her spot, man. You know it. Give it 6, 7, 8 months. They break up. You'll be the first one, and then your belly be full too. He's like, oh, she can sing. Yeah, like athletic singer around here.
Y'all already know. If any of y'all tune in to, y'all already know it's some spoilers about K. Michelle anyway. So we're gonna get to it all. We're gonna get to it all, man. What you got for Uncle Plug? Make sure y'all go follow Uncle Plug TV too, man. Y'all follow, support. Tomorrow, for anybody who's watching, if y'all want to start, supporting the channels, we do have super chats at the bottom. If you look on your YouTube where you're watching, it's a heart with a money sign. You can pay $1. You can pay whatever you want. It supports the platform, man, and it supports us, man. We just getting started. We getting off the ground, myself and Uncle Plug TV. So we doing our thing, but we appreciate everybody who continues to tune in, support.
For sure.
Yeah. So
shout out to Classic Codes. Shout
Yeah.
out to Amelia. Shout out to April Bailey.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Brown, even Mike Brown. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in this evening, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? These are just conversations that me and my dog be having, and we invite others in. You know what I mean? It's just iron sharpening iron. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Trying to be. We clown. We have a good time. We laugh. You know, we get serious, but it's all about taking these topics and making it entertainment, but at the same time also, you know, giving insight to be better.
Yeah. And then just to leave off with you guys, y'all got to understand that, you know, me, Plug, Grown Folks Business, Classic Codes, we all be on these platforms and we hear a lot of rhetoric about African Americans and what y'all want. If y'all don't support small platforms, your voices won't be heard.
For real.
Always
Because the big platforms, hey, trust me, man, these big platforms, they ain't studying, man. They got way too many people, man, for you to, you know what I'm saying, to get your point across. But right here, we can form a community here, where we all can have a voice and we can all just help each other grow and be better. You know, iron sharpen iron, for real. Trust it.
Big facts, big facts. I appreciate you coming aboard, Plug, for the night, man. And we, like you said,
time and anytime, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every time and anytime.
And we're gonna be back tomorrow, guys. Same time. We're gonna break down part 2 of this conversation. And we'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, man. Appreciate everybody who supported tonight. And like I end every video, God loves you, which is most important. I love you. You're beautiful. And we out, man.
Hey, can we do it one time for Cam since we do it this week?
Yeah, what we do?
One pinky, one finger, and one thumb, one love. My dog Cam, man.
Yeah.